Okay, come walk with me. So let's finish this conversation. I never failed until I failed. And when I finally did, I had absolutely no idea what to do. I was thinking about this on my walk this morning, just a few minutes ago. As a kid, I was really good at things, like really good. I was in the gifted program. I got straight A's. I won spelling contests. I won the art contests I entered. I was teacher's pet. I held records on my swim team, and I won at championship meets. I was the lead dancer at my dance studio, and I got picked for the drama solos. I played the violin. I'm not telling you all of this to tell you how great I was. I'm telling you because I think it matters to what happened next. I never learned how to fail. Then I got to high school, and suddenly things were hard. It wasn't automatically easy for me. I wasn't automatically good at everything anymore. And I didn't know how to work harder because I never really had to. So instead, I kind of stopped trying. I got distracted by the social side of high school, and I went from being the gifted kid who got straight A's to almost not graduating. And I remember feeling so lost. Yes, I was having fun, but I felt lost because failure was completely unfamiliar to me. I didn't have any evidence that said, I've been here before. I knew how to get through this, how to succeed. I didn't know how to fail. And I've been thinking a lot lately about that difference between grit and resilience because they're not the same thing. Grit says, keep going, try harder, don't quit. And I got very good at that as I got older. But resilience, I think resilience is something different. Resilience is what we need when trying harder doesn't fix it. When the thing doesn't work out. When life doesn't go according to plan. When we can't perform our way out of what's happening. Can resilience be learned? Can it be exercised and strengthened like a muscle? I believe it can. And maybe the part of becoming resilient is actually experiencing the things we wouldn't choose. Failure, disappointment, change, loss, starting over. Maybe we don't build resilience by never failing. Maybe we build it by learning what to do when we do fail. So that's what I'm thinking about on my walk today. And I'm glad you're here. I want to know, were you taught how to succeed, or were you also taught how to fail? Because I knew how to win long before I knew how to get back up. And those are two very different skills. It led me feeling that failure left me feeling like I didn't know who I was, like I wasn't the same person, like I might as well just not try because it wasn't easy anymore. But that's when I learned later in high school, because I actually did graduate, was that there has to be a balance between the two. There has to be a balance between grit, resilience, fun, trying harder, pushing through. And there's a saying that I'll talk about later that I have always said with my kids since seeing a Disney movie that has stuck with me. But I'm trying to figure out if that's grit or resilience or just mindset. I don't know. But I think learning how to fail is very important in our younger years. And if we don't learn it, then we learn it later in life like I did. But that's okay. It's something that we can strengthen, we can build, we can get better at. So I'd love to know, were you taught as a child, were you allowed to fail? Were you not able to fail because you were good at everything? Were you taught that success is the most important, or were you allowed to scrape your knee? I was allowed to scrape my knee, and I did. I stubbed my toe, I scraped my knee, just nothing else. Nothing else was hard. Don't get me wrong, because I did have issues. My parents got divorced when I was 5. I'm going to reveal something very personal. I was a bedwetter until I was the age of 11. But that didn't feel like failure to me. That didn't feel like challenges. It was just what life was. And not until I got older did society and life tell me that that's something I should have been upset about, that I should have had issues with, that I should have been embarrassed by. Yes, I was embarrassed because I didn't think I was going to get to go to my 6th grade trip to Sly Park. But my mom was so resourceful, and God bless her, and may she rest in peace, but she, had to deal with it all the time. My wetting the bed, changing the sheets, me trying to stay over at a friend's house. There was one friend I got to stay the night at. Shout out to Jamie and her family. But, I had special things I had to take with me. Anyway, maybe that taught me resilience. Maybe that did teach me that life isn't as easy as we think it's going to be. I just don't remember as a kid feeling like that was, something I needed to work through, right? Because as a kid, our parents do a lot of it for us, but maybe that was shaping who I was. Maybe that was shaping who I'd become. I just didn't realize it in high school. I had learned that things were easy and learned to be resourceful and work through things, but not when something was really hard. So anyway, I've rambled. I want to know what your thoughts were. What was your childhood like? When did you learn resilience and grit, resourcefulness? Or is that something you're still working on? Thanks for going on this walk with me. Keep walking. I'll see you out there.